Oh, hey, didn't notice you there. My name is Christopher Kochik, and today I'd like to take you on a little journey, if I may, a little video about the things in life that really are worth living for, things that really truly make me happy. Let's take a look, shall we? This here is a piano, one of my favorite instruments to play. A little bit about it, it's got, as you can see, 88 keys that are sound. What happens is after you hit a key, it sounds a string with a soft felt hammer. So when you hit a key, it's actually a little tiny hammer hitting a string in the back. Because of the well-tempered system of the piano, it allows the player to really play virtually in any key signature. It allows them a lot of expression in the music they're playing. So there are a lot of things about it that really are up for interpretation. But I'd have to say probably my favorite thing about the piano is
it's got a dang-on rechargeable battery in it.
And what would life today be without a computer? The computer allows people from all over the world to communicate with one another and access information that's on an internet database. The computer basically makes life very easy. You're able to solve equations and problems, look up information, even enjoy multimedia online and share things with friends. You're able to download content. It's really just a revolutionary machine that really I couldn't see life today, the pleasures that we enjoy without use of the computer and the internet system. But probably my favorite thing about the computer is that
it's got a dang-on rechargeable battery in it.
Another revolutionary machine that we enjoy today, although it's not as big as the computer, is a cell phone, a cellular device. This basically allows people to talk on the phone basically anywhere. The cell phone allows people to communicate with one another. The use of text messaging too is important. It allows people to communicate with one another without actually talking on the cell phone. So I can see in years to come we probably won't even use them to talk. There's a lot of different things that the cell phone can do. It can take pictures, it can take video content, it can even download music. Some phones can. So it's basically it's a very revolutionary device that allows really people anywhere. You can get in touch with anybody anywhere. But I'd have to say definitely my favorite thing about the cell phone is that
it's got a dang-on rechargeable battery in it.
One thing that really helps with being outside is wearing sunglasses. These are a pair of darkened lenses that basically block the sun's harmful rays, really keep them out of your eyes so that you're able to see the things around you without having to squint or be blinded by the light. Sunglasses come in a lot of different shapes and sizes. Some have different colored tints, some look more flashy than others, but they all serve a single purpose, is just to obviously protect your eyes from the sun. But probably the most important thing about them is that
it's got a dang-on rechargeable battery in it.
This is a electric guitar. It's another instrument that I enjoy playing. The notes are sounded by pressing down strings between these things called frets are sounded here. You can either sound it with a pick or with a finger. It makes a sound. They also have amps that amplify the sound too. But one important thing about it is that
it's got a dang-on rechargeable battery in it.
You know, sometimes when I'm making documentaries instead of doing my homework, I like to sit and take a break. And I think one of the most important objects in resting, you know, in a social situation or in a classroom, and you want to really be relaxed in an environment, is the chair. You see that it has 4 legs that support the seat here and a backrest here. It's held together by some screws. It looks pretty firm. But I think one of the most revolutionary things about the chair is that
it's got a dang-on rechargeable battery in it.
We have here a map of the world. You can see that it pretty much shows pretty much where everything is in the world. But an important thing to note about this is that
it's got a dang-on rechargeable battery in it.
A fellow human being, probably one of the most intelligent and well-designed creatures on our planet. Probably the most interesting fact about the human being is that
it's got a dang-on rechargeable battery in it.
Shawshank Redemption, probably one of the best movies ever made. Probably the climax of the movie is when Morgan Freeman says,
it's got a dang-on rechargeable battery in it.
A stapler, it's used to staple papers together so they don't fall apart, but if you lift open, you can also see it has
Hands-on and chargeable battery.
a slab of concrete I have here, as you can also see it also has.
It's got a hands-on and chargeable battery.
G.I. Joe action figure circa 1980. You can see its masterful craft here, but if you look closely here, you can also see
It's got a hands-on and chargeable battery.
Hello, my name is Christopher Wright. I'm the executive producer of this documentary. Something you need to know about the host of the program you just witnessed. His name is, as he said on the video, Christopher Kochik. But the most important feature of our host is
It's got a hands-on and chargeable battery. Chargeable battery. Chargeable battery. Chargeable battery. Chargeable battery. Chargeable battery.